Hello everyone, I would like to thank the Family Life Commission Kohat Parish for inviting me in this meeting here today. Good evening everyone and welcome to my presentation. First of all, let me thank you all for coming here today. Let me introduce myself. I am Rimal Shakar and I am student of second year. The topic which I have selected to discuss with you, the teaching of a child. First of all, let's focus on the word teaching. The word teach or teaching arises from the Old English meaning to show, point out, demonstrate, to give instruction, train, assign or to direct. The act of teaching is often compared of lifting the wool from someone's eyes, showing them some facts so that they can understand the universe a little better. It's clear from the above sketch that teaching is very necessary for our children. Through teaching, we can build the character of our child in good manners. Parents are the first teachers of a child to make him or her a good person, a role model for society, family, and for our country too. After marriage, when a female is expected with a baby, it's a responsibility of her husband and other family members to take care of the pregnant woman because healthy environment, lots of love, care, attention and healthy diet makes a woman happy. As a result, when the baby will come in this world, then he or she will be a healthy baby and no difficulties regarding to the health of a baby will be faced. It is also depend on the mothers that when the baby in her womb will react to the noises both inside and outside the mother's body and may be soothed by the sound of her voice. A baby may start to recognize certain vowel sounds from her language. Some research suggests that very early language may begin before birth. A mother should start forming an attachment with a baby. Talk and sing to your baby knowing he or she can hear you. Mother should give herself time to reflect, go for a walk, relax, look after herself and try not to stress. Evidence shows that if a mother feels less stress during her pregnancy, the health outcome from the baby is better. Here, her husband will be helpful if she needed someone to talk. She should spend her more and more time in reading Bible, listening hymns, watching religious cartoons, movies. Through this, the baby will also grow spiritually. Parents should know that the training and teaching process is started before the birth of the baby. Parents are child's first teachers. Learning happening in the everyday movement you share with your child. You play an important role in your child development and learning. Everything you and your children do together will teach important lessons that will help them grow and learn about their world. Here comes a question: how parents can raise a good child? Build the relationship. Communication is the first thing. The first thing we learn since we are born. Good communication skills are key to success and happy life, while shyness and hesitation to express our thoughts, feelings and behavior can ruin our life. That is why it's important to help your child learn how to behave socially, improve verbal skills, teach them right values and right ethics. Spend as much as quality time with your kid as you can. Play sport games, go family road trips involving them in cooking and cleaning. Make up a family hobby. Invite your child's classmate and makes a kid party. These simple things will make your child to be more confident and social. Life might have its failures. We all have failures. Sometimes it's hard to expect them and move on. Every day, children face pressure, school, homework, relationship, new feelings, new tasks. Tell them that it's okay to fail. Share with your child your own missteps and how you got through them. Show that there's always a way out. In doing so don't brush off his life, feelings, and instead just empathize with them. Don't over control. It's hard to understand that a child know. Hi- ch- It's hard to understand that a child now has his own space and that we can't control all aspects of his life. You need to understand that by over controlling your child, you can lose his or her interest and connection. Of course, you still have the authority over your sport, but it's important to give him make decisions. Otherwise, your son or daughter will be overwhelmed by you. You can do it. Show your children how proud you are to have them in your life. Did your daughter earn good grade this semester? How smart she is. Is your son best player in the school? Tell him how happy you are for his progress. Encourage your children to new things. The world is huge and full of wonderful stuff. So let them discover it and they will succeed. And again support them if they fail. Even us adults need someone who cheer us up, so that don't forget to say your baby, you can do that. Show them that every moment in life is blessing and there is nothing impossible. The price of greatness and responsibility. Teach them how to be responsible. For example, buy for a son or daughter a puppy and let him or her take care of it. Split housework between all family and assign them a chore or two. Another valuable way to teach your kid to make choices and to be responsible is managing pocket money. You could set up a bank account for a child so that you will be able to check on how your kid is managing his money. It's the little things that count. Any person who does not have a gratitude is poor and unhappy. We are happy only when we can say thank you because it expresses our self-sufficiently. But how do you teach your loved one to appreciate? It's very simple by being a grateful parent. Encourage your kids, for instance, to serve others, explaining that it's great duty to help those who are in need. Take your son or daughter to a community church or offer to donate his or her old clothes to the needy kids. But teaching children to respect, we also help them to appreciate things and help people around. A grateful child raises optimism and positive self-talk, so don't neglect on this. The polite child who is growing up in love, respect and care will always love people around. The child who has hobbies and interests, who discover new things and skills is always going to be a successful person. Any child who has understanding parents who put limits but always give chances for their kids, be proud of their little ones. We all have little and big problems and some sort of confusions when we decide on what is better for our children. But remember this, they will be happy only if you are happy. So start from yourself. Spiritual development. Spiritual development is also started from our homes. Parents play important role to grow their children in religious faith. They should teach them how to pray, teach them how to pray, teach them little prayers, do family prayers in the evening, go to the mass. We know how important attending mass is for the entire family. Don't ignore the benefits of going to confession. Take your children with you so that they can see what you are doing. Read Bible. Encourage your children to do the same. Parents should take their children for baptism. Healthy spirituality gives a sense of peace, wholeness and balance among the physical, emotional, social and spiritual aspects of our life. According to Bible, Mother Mary gave her son everything she had, body, mind and soul. These three served as the seedbed of his maturation. She surrendered her womb, where Jesus progressed through the various stages of embryonic and fetal development, as he took in the nutrition supplied by her birth. Once born, she gave him her body's milk and often went to sleep and attend his cries, a deprivation all mothers have known, but her provision was more than physical. She also nurtured with the help of Joseph his intellectual, emotional, and spiritual growth, fulfilling as best she could her parental calling. As the incarnate boy child, Jesus of Nazareth, he sat at his mother's knee, learning from her the sacred stories of his people and how they addressed the Father they had in common. Mother Mary was a woman of deep patience and yearning, gratitude and praise. We get a sense of her courageous trust. It's possible that this wisdom was imparted to him gradually by the Holy Spirit, but the Gospel don't mention the Holy Spirit descent on him until his baptism as an adult. It's only reasonable to believe that his parents played a role in his growing knowledge and understanding. I sincerely appreciate your attention today, and that brings us to the end. Thank you so much for your interest and attention.